Let's further discuss this with Fayez Hamzeh. He's a retired medical doctor and biomedical researcher and joins us live now from St. Petersburg in Florida. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. We're indeed witnessing a historical moment with the global Samud flotilla still making its way to Gazan shores. What are your thoughts?
Thank you for having me. This is a historic moment. I know we had previously tried to reach the Gaza shores. As you know, Gaza has been under siege for almost 20 years now. Uh, but this is huge in the number of boats, the movement, which is literally the biggest ever in history, in a way, attempting to do what governments failed to do. These are participants from 45, 47 different countries, uh, literally fighting to be on the boats. You will be amazed if you were with us. I was in the group in Tunisia. I was there and I was astounded and absolutely delighted to see how many people and are willing to sacrifice. Some of them are their jobs. For example, I am retired, so I have plenty of time on my hands, even though I do a lot of work outside my during retirement, not for money, but for as volunteer. But in general, there are young people, young doctors from all over the world, Europe, the United States, Southeast Asia, every country you think of, it's kind of almost the United Nations were
Right.
represented. Unfortunately, the United Nations is not doing its job. So these people decided to do the job on their behalf.
Yeah, I mean, that
So
brings me to my
what's
next
happening now,
question. What precedent is this now setting in terms of mobilizing the public to put pressure on bodies like the UN and on governments?
it is. I think what's happening now, look at immediately after I hate to use the word interception. It's literally piracy and kidnapping. What they are doing, it's illegal. Interception may give it like a nice description. So once the boats were boarded or were attacked by the Israeli occupation army, literally the world has moved. Look at European cities past midnight, and the streets were flooded with demonstrators from Istanbul to Athens to Italy, several actually cities in Italy, and it's they heard of the Israeli attack on these boats, and they flooded the streets. Of course, Gaza has changed how the world looks at the Palestinian cause because they were blinded with the Western media bias. But this flotilla and previous pioneers who tried to reach Gaza in a couple of boats, one or two or three, they paved the way to this uh, unbelievable movement. It's a huge international movement. And if this is not going to start changing the international, official international community like governments
Right.
and the United Nations, then nothing will.
Okay, Dr. Fayez Hamzeh, thank you so much for being with us here on TRT World and sharing that insight with us.